What's up, my friends? Chris here. In this video, I'm going to walk you through how I turn my services and consulting program into making 5 to 15K a month in profit with one aligned irresistible offer, a personal brand, and what I call the next client machine. And all of this in just 4 hours per day. So if you're new to my world and this sounds too good to be true to you, maybe you've been scammed in the online world before and you're cynical and you're skeptical, I totally get that. I've been there as well, and my job in this video is not really to convince you of anything, but I'll just share what's been working for me and for my clients in the hope that you get some insights that you can implement into your own high-ticket online business. So at the end of this video, I will also make a really simple invitation that if you do feel like you're really vibing with me and you find this training valuable, you can also feel free to reach out and learn more. And if not, then I'm just hoping that this is going to be a helpful training for you, where you can get some perspectives, maybe some principles and strategies that, like I said, you can implement yourself into your own business. But first, let's talk about who this is for and who this is not for. Firstly, who it's not for. This is not for complete beginners, where if you never served a client online, you never made any money online at all, like, you're welcome to stay, but this is not designed for you. Likewise, if you don't have much skills that you consider yourself being really good at, which you can help people with, this is also not for you, because online businesses, in my opinion, is about solving problems. So if you haven't solved that problem for anyone else or yourself before, this might also be a bit premature for you, and I would kind of urge you to focus on getting those skills and experiences first before thinking about, like, hey, I want to grow an online business. And lastly, if you're not an action taker and need help and support every step of the way, this is also not for you, because I would say that successful people, there's a theme of successful people, that all of them, they take extreme ownership and are not codependent. Additionally, if you don't have a clear reason for why you want to grow this online business of yours in the first place, and you just want to make some money without much purpose, this is also likewise not for you. So, who this is for though? Firstly, this is for the type of person who's ready for more clients and you want also your lifestyle to improve. And so specifically, this is for anyone who over the next 4 months wants to sign their next 3 to 5 clients and also want to get to that 5 to 15K a month in profit and build a business that, as it gets bigger, life also gets better. So number 2, this is also for the kind of person who kind of wants to create a freedom lifestyle business, I call it. And that means it's a business that actually supports your life and not the other way around. Myself, for example, I have certain values or guidelines, I guess, that I'm not going to steer away from. I'm not going to sacrifice my health, my relationships, or my hobbies just in order to scale and grow my business and make as much money as possible. There are certain guideline values that I want to stick to, and so I hope is your intention as well. So this is for the type of person who's made up their mind that you're determined to succeed online and understand that an online business is one of the few amazing career paths, in my opinion, that can kind of give you freedom in every way, like both financially, geographically, and time freedom, but also even mental freedom without the stress and anxiety. And if that's you, I think you're going to find a lot of value in this training. Number 3, client results. Ultimately, this is a piece of the puzzle that it has to be solidified in terms of values, right? Like, we always want to deliver on what we promise to our clients. And it's about, that's what it's about in the first place. It's about making a difference in people's lives and make a positive impact in their life through their businesses or through whatever the thing is that you're consulting or coaching on, right? Number 4, fun. It took me a long time to figure this one out myself, realizing that business should actually be fun. And what I mean with that is It means working with clients where we value the same things, we're vibing on the same frequency, we are having fun working together, and it's relatively easy to bring a client results. Because we are really good at what we're doing, and the client is showing up responsible with accountability and ready and excited to take action, right? So it's about waking up and I guess being excited overall of what we get to do on a daily basis. So if you fit into any of these categories, or preferably even all four, I think you're going to get a whole lot out of this training. But for those of you who don't know me, I would like to kind of introduce you to kind of my world and my journey of how I got to where I am today. So going with that, I just recently turned 31 years old, and I'm from Sweden, but I now live in Bali since February 2023 with my girlfriend and two dogs, close to the beach, loving it here in nature. But before I went into the online space, I used to identify myself as a tennis player. I picked up a racket when I was about 4 years old, and I played for 21 years on a very high level. But then fast track forward, after finishing up my finance bachelor's and my tennis career in the United States, I kind of consider myself not really or truly waking up until I was about 24 or 25 years old. And at this point, I had been working several 9-to-5s, financial analyst. I was into the track of investment banking, heading down that path, investment banking, management consulting. And what I saw was that, I had colleagues and bosses, of course. And what I saw, like, when I looked at them, who some of them were like 5 years ahead, 10 years ahead, what I saw was like, everyone is making a shit ton of money here, but none of them is really like super excited about what they're doing, or, they don't have that much location independence, like being able to travel and those kind of things. And they definitely didn't have a lot of time freedom. Like, many of these guys work like minimum 40-hour work weeks, if not like 60 plus. So I was thinking to myself, like, I don't know, like this can't be it, can it? Like, this can't be it. So after doing that for a while, I felt extremely lost, like identity crisis and everything, of like not being a tennis player anymore, not really feeling certain about that this track that I was on, financial analyst and investment banking, was for me. So I was kind of looking for answers, reading a lot of books, a lot of podcasts. I was reading one book a week, for the next 5 years. And this is where I discovered entrepreneurship in general. And it was like 4-Hour Work Week by Tim Ferriss. It was Rich Dad, Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki. Those kind of books who like switched my belief system of, oh wow, like the online space, making money online, it has potential to give me everything I want. And eventually I can probably do something online that is actually making me fulfilled and excited, and that I can be passionate about. So I went into this after a while, and lo and behold, after many years of grinding, hustling, working hard, I had many failed business attempts, failed business partnerships. I was trying to juggle 9-to-5s, internships, and sorry, a bit itching here, internships and doing a master's degree at the same time. And I was kind of stuck with like 1 or 2 clients, and had a paid ads agency, stuck at around $2,000 to $3,000 a month. And yeah, it was not until I was finally taking the leap of faith for real. And this brings us back to about the end of 2022, when I decided to drop out of my master's degree. I had done 3 semesters, so I had only 1 semester left, writing my master thesis. And I was called an idiot by basically everyone around me, family, friends. When I told them I was going to go fully in on my agency, Yeah, everyone was like, dude, like you've been going through all of this education and you're so close of graduating from one of the best master school in Europe and you would be set for life. Like, why would you throw that away? Like, yeah, none of them could understand and none of them was very supportive. So kind of talk about, yeah, this quote brings it back to me. Like, if you don't believe in yourself, who will? Anyways, I booked a one-way ticket to Asia and I went around Thailand, Vietnam, China, Japan, and I landed at Bali. And I was determined to succeed and go 100% in on my online business. The boats were burned and everything shifted. I was able to take my agency from, around that 3K per month mark to 14K per month in just 4 months. And then I was peaking at $18,000 in September 2023. And I thought I made it. Like, on top of the world, I made it. And I had, when you think about it, or when I think about it, I had accomplished everything that I strived for, or I strived towards for the last 5 years. Making good money online, being able to work and travel from wherever I want to, and the agency was sort of automated to a degree where, sometimes it was like 5-hour work weeks, and sometimes, but on average, I think it was like 10 hours per week of my time. So lots of time freedom as well. But now there was a new problem, but a new problem arise, so to speak. And you might be wondering, like, what could possibly be a problem at this point? Like, you're living life. And yeah, I was. But even though my business wasn't taking too much of my time, I also started continuously waking up feeling unexcited and unfulfilled about the clients I was working with. I had around 11, 12 clients at the point, a lot of e-commerce brands. And I learned a new lesson where even though time freedom is a thing, there's something beyond that where it can also rent a lot of mental space in your head, even though you have the time freedom. So yeah, I started feeling a little bit burnt out in some degree. And there's this famous life coach, her name is Brooke Castillo, and she says that, burnout is not really about the hours you put in. Like, burnout is not caused by the amount of hours you work, but by the lack of passion and excitement fueling that work. So here I was at 18K per month, not excited about my business. And this is where I transitioned into, this more, I call it like coach salting, because it's a combination of consulting and coaching. And I decided that I wanted to build a personal brand and I wanted to craft a authentic offer around it, work with clients I enjoy working with, and build a business that would really suit my desired lifestyle, including feeling excited and passionate about the clients I was working with. So today, I've been averaging between 5 and 15K per month in profit since then, with only 3 to 4 hours per day to sustain it. And I invested into many very valuable mentors along the way, and I've been learning a lot from them where, before, immaturely, I kind of had set my mind on, I want to scale my online business to 30 to 50K per month. And now, I'm more clear on, it's not about those numbers. I'm happy to stick with 15 to 20K per month, but I want to do it in a way where I have a lot of free time and I'm very excited about all the things I'm doing, like shooting content, working with the clients, all of that needs to be exciting. So I just wanted to share that story of how I got here in the hopes of that you might relate to some of my journey. And now I believe that I also been creating something really great, I think at least, and I call it the Next Client Community. Now, I'm only going to focus on a few key pieces here because there's a lot to it. But basically, this is a program to help you attract your next 3 to 5 high-paying clients for your online services or coaching programs, where you can spend less time worrying about leads and more time growing your business and building that freedom lifestyle. The first piece to this is Unaligned, Irresistible Offer, I call it. Not only do we have to craft an offer that is so good people feel stupid saying no, and you're familiar with this if you read Alex Hormozis' book, $100 Million Offer. But I realized along the way that besides that, it's also very important that you feel truly aligned with your offer and that it feels right, that you're confident that you can deliver upon it and that you're excited about it. And without feeling completely aligned with what you do, there's no way you can find the drive and the big reason, the big why energy behind it, which will also come through when you speak to people or you try to sell them or you try to, you're communicating with them. The vibrational frequency that you're on is something people are gonna be feeling, at least unconsciously, when they listen to you. And the second piece is an authentic personal brand. Like digital creators without an authentic personal brand, where the content can do the selling for you a lot of the time, without stressing about leads, without struggling with sales, and without being forced to grind and chase clients. That's where an authentic personal brand can come into the picture, where if you do it the right way, if you do it authentically, like lead by unapologetic authenticity, you will be able to attract people of similar values. You will attract based off of values and not only attract based off of the problem you're saying that you can solve. And this is where like core identity marketing comes into place with ethos, pathos, and logos. And these are things that, I'm not going to go into the details in this video here, but trust me, if you can establish a personal brand and build an audience that follows you because of that you value the same things and because they value the same lifestyle that you are aiming for to make a reality through the vehicle of a business, that's gonna make it a lot easier with the client acquisition parts of things. Third piece is what I call the next client machine. And setting up a next client machine, like a lead generation system that automatically brings in valuable leads and converts them into customers, is one of the key things in order to successfully grow your business and get more freedom and more free time or free space in your calendar at the same time. It's in simplicity, this kind of means that you want to pick a platform, and this could be anything from Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, and the process is going to be very much the same for all of them. You want to post valuable content regularly. You want to start conversations with people who's engaging with your post and your content. And then you want to invite them to check out your longer form content on YouTube, to spend more time with you so they can get to know you, like you, and trust you. And eventually, by having conversations with them as well, you will be taking them through like where you feel like you build a connection with them, where you maybe qualify their situation on like where are they at and where do they want to go next with their goal, with their business, with their health, relationships, whatever it is that you can help them with, and then get them eventually to the conversion phase where you jump on a sales call with them, or maybe you even send them a offer doc in the DMs that they can look through. And some of the times people are ready to go right there without having a call as well. And you might be wondering here how one builds audience on the platform that you choose. And either way, like no matter what platform you choose, what you need to do is obviously you need to bring people into your ecosystem. So depending on what platform you choose, I would recommend you to do different things. Like on Instagram, you might want to run paid ads. On Facebook, LinkedIn, or Twitter, I would recommend you to train a VA to keep on adding friends, keep on adding connections on LinkedIn, for example. So you're bringing people in to your ecosystem, and then with your content, people find value with that, and you can keep on nurturing and build trust along the way with the content. So that is the 3 key pieces that I'm using myself in order to grow my business currently. Unaligned, irresistible offer, a personal brand where I'm trying to make the content do the heavy lifting for me. Content is doing the selling for me. So I can then get to the final piece of talking to people during a call. And yeah, the next client machine comes into the picture as well, where ramp up the client acquisition part of the whole thing. And that's where the nitty-gritty details, we can talk endlessly about this, basically. But to summarize, I used to have the old way where I'm running my agency, working with clients that wasn't exciting to me. We were doing basically completely 100% done for you services with no coaching on the bigger holistic perspective. It was a pure financial transaction, no personal brand that's attracting anyone, but always kind of like cold outreaching and chasing new people to get new clients. And then we have the new way where having this consulting / coaching business, doing some done for you services still, like helping clients with crafting their offer or maybe run ads for them, but with more of a heavy emphasis on the done for you, or the done with you part, the done with you part, also focusing on the internal game with mindset, with emotional mastery, and attracting dream clients and letting content do the selling for them with a personal brand that is based on unapologetic authenticity. So let's quickly walk through this. You might be wondering yourself, does this work for other people? Yes, it works for many people in a number of different niches with a number of different offers. So let me just walk you through a couple of these right now, a couple of case studies here that we have going on. And first one is, this is Andrew Strong. He crossed a 6-figure run rate just within 3 months of starting with us. And we helped him go from 4K to now surpassing 15K per month. And I think he did like $18,000 a month or 2 ago by filling up a few more one-on-one coaching clients as well. And growing his app membership community, Andrew Strong Academy, to more than 650 members. And we're still aiming for 1,000 members in there. This is Anastasia. She was able to sign 6 clients within the first 45 days of working with us with a brand new coaching offer, helping women with their fitness and health through training programs and diet protocols. This is Ulrich, and with our help, he was able to fill up his brand new coaching, his brand new group coaching program, People on Hands, with 17 people in just 45 days, as well as add on several one-on-one coaching clients to his main offer. And this is Sarah, who's also signed 5+ clients within the last 4 months and gotten many, many more people into her community group coaching program as well. And at this point, I've been working with more than 100+ clients at this point, and I myself collected more than $350,000 online, with majority of that coming in since 2023, where things really shifted. And there's been many downfalls and ups and downs, and I think this is also like a testament of the hardest part is about starting. And when it comes to like an entrepreneurship journey and online business, it's not going to be linear. It's not going to be a linear involvement, but it's going to be ups and downs. But the good part of it is also like in the bigger perspective, zooming out, it's also going to be exponential growth, and which is obviously very rewarding when you've been in the game for a few years and things are really taking off when you you've been into it for a while. But so if you're watching this video and you've been intrigued by my journey and the model, and you might think that something like this could work for you, I would love to invite you to send me a DM on either Instagram or Facebook if you want to find out more about what it would look like to work with us and to work with our community to attract your next 3 to 5 clients online and potentially even surpass 5 to 15K a month in profit over the next couple of months. And I would say, like, there's zero pressure for me. I only want to attract clients that truly resonates with these same values and lifestyle business that we've been going through here. And in the end of the day, all of this stuff can be found on internet. All of this stuff can be found on the internet. Like, there's nothing groundbreaking about it. But in my experience, it's always super valuable to have a guide, like someone that's guiding you to work on the right things in the right order. Because that's one of the number one mistakes entrepreneur makes. Like, we're focusing on solving problems, but sometimes we're not focusing on solving the right problem at the right time. You're a smart person, you're capable of more than you know, and you can figure this out for yourself. But if you want to work with someone who can help you go further and faster, I'd love to invite you to reach out to find out more information. And if you're not ready yet, totally cool also. You can follow along with me on the journey on YouTube. I would love to help you in any way that I can. And I'm hoping that this training or video has been somewhat helpful for you and gotten you some new perspectives. And I'll try to link some helpful videos also down here if you want to find out more and just deep dive into some more free trainings on online business, content and acquisition strategies and things like that. So you can go ahead and check those out. But for those of you who know you want to find out more about what it would look like to enter into this community, and more importantly, build a business model that will attract clients more effortlessly, more predictably and consistently, and of course free up more time for a better lifestyle in general, I want to invite you, like I said, send me a DM. And for everyone else, I look forward to seeing you again soon, and thank you so much for watching. Cheers.